When I was a little lad, and so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
Stop right there!
Whoa, wait! Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe!
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here, or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I was sent here.
4.
By you!
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an something chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it, but on the back, that's my family signet. I made this? It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you've been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation. I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations, and after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back. The reality, of course, due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, when they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advance. But this, too, was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapon. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted to keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study. We co-opted experimental cryotech. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the department. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep. Who could have imagined the Judgment Day? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire—
Wait, but what about you? Can't you—
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason—
But—
We've no time to waste. It's the only way.
Yes, but—
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trial must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to— On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a—
Oh, I already have—
Which won't be there, yes. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. Now, let's get you ready.
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.
don't you be touching that.
Sorry. Just looking.
Right on time. Welcome to the hippest joint in town, my man.
Actually, I just saw the sign. I don't even...
Of course you do. You here because you heard this place was jumping. And you heard right, my man. We got grooves.
It's kind of empty in here.
Yeah, no, I know, man. We literally just opened like 5 minutes ago. They coming. They all... Now, what can old Cedric...
I don't know. I could use a beer, I guess.
A beer? A beer in here? You embarrassing me here, bub. I got university degrees in mixonomy and mixology. I mix mojitos.
Just a beer.
Man, you really going through with all that?
$1? Jeez.
Look, I don't jack the prices, kid. This here...
But it's empty.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I got that. I know it's empty.
I think I left my wallet...
Oh, I'll be here. Hey, don't you be...
Sorry.
Sir, would you kindly stop?
I've changed my mind. For the money, give me the fanciest drink you've
A
got.
challenge, huh? All right, I'll bite. Prepare to be dapped. Whoa, hold your horses, Chief. This ain't your daddy's spark. It is complete. Now, you could just let it sit there for a while, have the layers settle for that.
Whoa. Man, it's like the universe just revealed all of its... Whoa. Man, it's like the... Sweet mercy. It's like riding sidecar with a unicorn down a mountain. Oh, mama. That's good.
For, someone who just experienced a what's on your mind, brother?
Well, I mean, if I failed...
Oh.
You...
Oh, sure I do. Right now, you're probably asking yourself, how many nights Well, take it from Cedric.
What?
Oh, I read you loud and clear, Mac Daddy. Don't you worry about a thing. When the hunt... By the way, and I gotta ask, what's up with them threads, man?
Huh? Oh.
Well, I dig it, Ace, so keep it right up, man.
Oh, baby.
Sir, would you kindly...
Is anyone in here? Oh, drat. The muzzle's split. I guess this gun was a bit too rusty after all. Oh no. There's blood on the handle. Hello?